At some point, all of us, or someone we care about, will be challenged with activities of daily living. This is a natural consequence of aging, with vision, hearing, balance, mobility, or energy affected. When individuals struggle with activities of daily living, not only does their physical health suffer, but they can become isolated and depressed. Some of the activities of daily living that individuals struggle with can include keeping up with the housework or the yard work, driving and getting to appointments, or simply cooking a nutritious meal. When individuals struggle with these types of things, it adds stress to their daily lives, as well as for those who care about them.
I knew I couldn't live with anyone because it was hard. I couldn't live with anyone because they wouldn't let me do anything. They wouldn't let me cook, clean house, or anything. And I felt I needed to do all these things, and I told them that it's best to find me a place. So I knew I had to get myself a place to be independent, to do what I wanted to do, to live my life my way.
The stress of owning a house was just too much for me. I have to hire somebody to put a light bulb in, because I'm not Mr. Fix-It. And the biggest single factor in moving here was the absolute lack of stress. My stress of owning a house is all gone.
I didn't want to come. I was 80 years old when we moved in here, and I was holding on to a tree over where I lived before because I thought, I can't move in there, that everybody's a cripple or everybody's doing a lot worse than I am, and I didn't think I would be happy here. But the opposite was true.
You know, when we were looking for a place for Mom and Dad, we looked around. There were a lot of new places, a lot of new buildings, new facilities, but they train the staff here. I mean, they train the kids. They teach them how to respect seniors. And seniors are really respected here. And we just could feel it within the community. And that was more important to us than the fancy buildings and the new swimming pool. They were loved by the staff, by the community. And so that was one huge drawing point.
We help seniors every day create a lifestyle that reduces these challenges and stress, and also adds quality and value to everyday living.
I work the whole section over there at the door when they come in. My job is to make sure that they all be seated. And what I do is I know who to seat with who. We have new residents, I seat them with our eldest residents that's been here the longest. So that way they'll come in and they'll become acclimated within a week's time. They know what's going on because we have a whole lot of functions and benefits and things that goes on around here. As they come in on a daily basis, we meet them at the door, we greet them, and then I have them socialize. This is more than just a meal. This is a socialization process they go through every day. They come in, they sit down, and they get along with each other. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Jerry was very aware that I was recently moved, in here, and he kept trying to get me acquainted with people. And since then, I've gotten acquainted with pretty much all the dogs, and all the people in here know me because they greet me with, "Well, hello, Bella," and your name is. So anyway, it's been just really a delight. I love my home. I love Fellowship Square.
What does independent living offer? Services include dining, housekeeping, security, home health, transportation, and activities. For seniors, it's simply a better quality of life. They no longer have to worry about the things they used to struggle with, like cooking, housework, or getting to the grocery store. They have fun activities to do with neighbors in their age group with similar interests. For families, it's peace of mind. When a loved one moves to independent living, they feel good knowing that they are in a safe, comfortable environment that meets their needs. Independent living services also free busy family members from appointment transportation and other tasks.
I met this one individual. He got me started in all the activities right away, which really helped. And then the calling of bingo and Pekino, getting in front of the groups of people, it just kind of changed me over. And so I don't know when I changed from an introvert to an extrovert, but I did.
I came in here in my late 70s, and so many people that I've talked to, they're probably in their late 80s, early 90s, and they say, well, I'm not ready. Well, when are you going to be ready? And I used to say that to them when we had these luncheons where we invited people from the outside in. You'd better do it while you can still acclimate yourself to the area and can walk around and see what's available for you. And I think you have to do it while you have your wits about you and you make the decision, not your family that wants to get rid of you, and when you're able to get around a bit.
We worried mainly that we wouldn't like it here, that we didn't know if we were quite ready for these old folks that were here. You know, one thing about people, you don't think of yourself as old. All these other people are, but we're still young, and you just don't think you're quite ready. Well, I remember primarily that we walked through the dining room and we noticed a lot of people were laughing. They were talking to each other and they were smiling. And I remember Jack and I said, you know, this is a happy place. And we still believe that.
How are we different from other communities? As a not-for-profit organization, we aren't here to make money. Our purpose is to provide a quality yet affordable lifestyle for our residents. Any profit that we do make is reinvested into the community in the form of facility improvements or enhanced services. Another point of difference is that our community is based on Christian values. We welcome every person of every faith, but we also attract nice people, caring, purpose-driven staff, as well as residents who care about and support their neighbors. We invite you to visit us soon to learn more about our special community.